I wish to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you for this annual conference, famously dubbed the annual migration.
We are more than just practitioners of law, those who sit to evaluate policies, and also those who mediate the disputes that arise. We are the agents of change. You will shape the discussions, you will shape the development of the laws, you will challenge the decisions that are made in Parliament and by government to ensure that our society benefits at the end of the day.
Has been made in line with the Financial Action Task Force regulations is for the law society to be the self-regulating body with regards to AML obligations.
As we transition from theory to action, we must recognize the challenges posed by climate change are global, and every effort counts. I hope the work that EABL is doing and other organizations will inspire us to move beyond theory and into action, driving positive change in our communities, industries, and beyond.
It is for this reason that Kenya seeks to comply with international legal frameworks for combating money laundering and terrorism financing. Therefore, individual lawyers and law firms are called upon as part of their oath and duty to the profession not to support or facilitate criminal activities, including money laundering and terrorism financing. Reporting of suspicious transactions will therefore be fully entrusted to the LSK and not FRC, thus giving the legal autonomy and independence for lawyers to regulate their own affairs.
This situation presents a grave challenge to us legal practitioners and jurists to facilitate just, expeditious, proportionate, and accessible resolution of climate change disputes. Let history judge us on the basis of how we managed the inevitable change and saved the world from the devastating and debilitating effects of climate change. That, I believe, is the role of the legal profession in climate justice.
Please, advocates, lawyers, senior counsel, whatever name, I don't know how it goes. Please stop this madness. Step back a little bit and develop interest. Be strong when you are doing this. I don't know what will happen. There is a deliberate confusion of GMO debate. You don't know whether it is helping us or not. And all that, it's deliberate. Please don't go into this. If you do, we will be kicked hard by hunger, disease in places that are very painful.
Recognizing and strengthening community perspectives and capacities is likely to increase the effectiveness, value for money, and sustainability. Parliament has also been able to pass the following resolutions in a bid to enhance the country's resilience in climate change. The integration of climate education in the school curriculum in all counties to equip all school-going children and equip teachers and administrators with the necessary information, training, skills to teach climate education in schools.
But there is a shift in AML dynamics for lawyers. The Proceeds of Crime and Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2009 set the pace for Kenya's anti-money laundering initiatives, but the 2021 amendment sought to place a new mantle on our shoulders by making us the legal professionals direct reporters for any suspicious transaction. This shift posed a conundrum on how do we balance the revered confidentiality with the moral and legal imperative to combat financial crimes.
I want to talk about a couple of cases. Okay, these are cases I've worked back home, and it kind of gives you an American perspective. Not that that's the best, we know that. It's a different perspective. Shows you the reach that a federal prosecutor can go to the lengths if he sees money laundering, the rights and responsibilities really of the lawyer. And we saw that yesterday for those of you who went to the breakout about reporting, as Justice Kiagi said, reporting the person who comes in with 50,000 shillings. What does the lawyer do? And the question I have for you is luck forfeitable? Can the government forfeit luck? And the answer is, at least in the United States government can forfeit luck if that luck comes from the proceeds of a criminally derived issue.
So issues relating to climate change not only affect us, but they disproportionately affect the younger people, the marginalized communities, and it is our responsibility then to review those issues and look at them and try and see how we can deal with the challenges that we do have. There are certain things that we did pick up. Last year we had about 1,000, and so we said we need to do much better. We have enjoyed the challenge of hosting over 1,400 advocates in this place. It has come with its own logistical challenges. Having come to the end of the program, it is my duty now as president to just first of all thank all of you for attending this conference. I would want to appreciate all our sponsors. We have had tremendous goodwill from our sponsors, both in material terms, in technical support, in kind support. I would want to take a special mention of the U.S. Embassy, the FOIA for the support that they have given us, especially on questions on anti-money laundering, natural justice, the AGA, just to mention but a few, because those were sponsors that have just come on board and have really come through in a big way by even giving us international speakers, which is something that we've always desired and look out and wanted to have, and we hope that as we go along in the future and in future events, that we can be able then to put in a mix of local and international renowned speakers so that we improve the quality of that, and that can only come with the support of our sponsors. And so to each and every one of our sponsors, we really appreciate you, and we on behalf of the Council of the Law Society, we give our commitment that we will continue to deepen and enhance our relationships so that they become more collaborative and beneficial.
Thank you very much.
Nadida, asante sana, and all the sponsors. See you at the beach. Make sure.
Be very clear about your influence agenda. Be very clear. Pursue it courageously and pursue it consistently.
In this wonderful session on women and climate change. And oh my gosh, I am so inspired, I am so excited, and I'm really glad that LSK put this together. And for sure, a year from now, we're going to be having a different conversation. So kudos to LSK, kudos to FIDA and all the other sponsors. Women play such a very critical role in matters to do with climate change. And it's very, very to involve women at all decision-making levels to ensure that their voices are heard and that they're included in policies concerning climate change.
Making matters climate change. Look at the way global warming has affected us. Who suffer most? It's women and children. Our women are the ones who remain at home to take care of children. When we have disaster, when we have drought.
I'm surprised that today's conference has had so many men participants. Of course, the women were dominating, but from the other years, as compared to the other years, men have not been afraid to join and listen to the women as the women deliberate and guide the society.
You can never have conversations about gender or conversations about what affects women without men on the table. And the men gave us very good views in terms of understanding our perspective as women, grappling with issues of climate change, and bringing forth and seeing them as partners on the journey towards climate justice.
Anasema asili yake ni ya Kikosti. Sasa tunamaliza na Kodero. Na Mubaba kansi. Ochibaba. Wapi makofi Ochibaba. Wengi wachanga kisiri. Alright, thank you so much. Man, thank you so much. Let's just introduce us.